I would not design it. I would refuse to design it. And the reason being is I like building things that are functional. I think as a designer, that's what makes me distinctive in that design world. And so I would refer them to perhaps another designer that could make their wishes come true. I think before accepting a project as a designer, you need to understand that there are the pros and there are the cons. And for that, you need to know that some designs that you create will not always be accepted. And you need to be open minded about them and try and perhaps get set of new a pair of new eyes to perhaps analyze what your client has mentioned that they dislike in your project, and try to overcome those difficulties by getting a different perspective, perhaps by another designer that you know, or just somebody that is close to you and understands, how about you wanted to create your design. Are you most proud of and why? Um, I, I don't have a specific work in my portfolio that I'm absolutely proud of. I think everything has its process, and every process is a stage, and each stage you kind of take out something that helps you redefine, rebrand yourself, and obviously expand not just your knowledge but your understanding of your own design. So in general, when it comes to software, I'm a quick learner. At the moment, I'm very experienced with AutoCAD, Photoshop, and a little bit of Vectorworks, so I'm able to work my way around them. If I was to work with any other program, I do think that would be quite challenging, but not impossible. It would be something that I could overcome quite easily. I am a fast learner, so before designing, I think it's important to understand your client and understand where they are financially, but also understand their mental state. And by mental state, I just mean understand their dislikes and likes, understand what makes them nervous, what makes them anxious in a room or space, understanding what they just wouldn't want in your own, in their particular design, and taking the first few steps of creating a concept based around your client's choices. Um, for myself, I think the first question I would ask a client would be where they see themselves financially and how they would handle changes during the process of their design that obviously would be created by me, the designer. I think you need to understand financially where about your client is before you're taking that first step. A particular style that I would work with or that I like would be minimalism. I absolutely love that style. I think it's beautiful to walk into a space that is absolutely bare and just contains the basic concepts of what a room should have. There's something raw about something very simple. There is something organic about it and rustic that allows you to connect with not just contemporary work, but also with modern styles that have just arrived, and just other cultural forms of style. I think working in a team is a difficult and a huge responsibility. I think it's important to understand that there are different personalities, there are different likes, there are different styles. And yes, I've had many times that I've worked with colleagues and we did not agree on a certain design, but obviously to overcome that problem, it's always best to just gather different things that you believe, if unified from different individuals, will create a work that is absolutely powerful and significant to another and to yourself, and something really meaningful. So, yes, there's always going to be a time you will disagree in a group, definitely. But I think it's being able to just overcome those situations by perhaps analyzing what your teammate is offering and what you are offering, what others are offering, and just bring it all together.